Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Resonant Rise. My name is Brink and today we'll be working a little bit on our ME system. I want to start working with the Inscribers and start setting up a place where we're going to set up all of the AE systems that will not be visible, or at least not in this area down here. I want to set up upstairs an inscriber system that's out of the way. I thought maybe putting it somewhere around here so that we can see the crafting being done. I may reconsider. The thing is that it's going to work out as an uneven number since there's 7 that are needed. I do want to show you today a system that I saw somebody else do. It's an automatic inscriber system, but it uses item ducts instead. Uh-oh, we got a blood moon rising. Well, let me show you something real quick. This design that we'll be working on is by Gruck Duck Farmer. Check him out. He has a very ingenious method. I'll be going over it today, and there's different variations of it. Let's see what I can do with it. I'm going to go to sleep. I'll bring you right back. Alright, so we're back. The things we'll need are the inscribers, and I guess we can take the acceleration cards. That'll help us, along with the logic presses, definitely. Let's put these up here. And I like to put them in a certain order. I like calculation first. Calculation processor. Then the engineering processor. Then the logic. And then silicon, of course, in the end. I place them in the order of what I think is most valuable. Pure takes a little bit of work to do. Meanwhile, we got thousands of diamonds. So that's why I chose that order. Let's get some gold. And we'll get the raw materials now, just to have it ready, along with the pure, if we have any. We do. And silicon, and I don't know that we have any. Yes, we do. Great. Alright, what else will we need? Some item conduit. Like I said, this system is going to be kind of unique in that it uses item conduits. We have the filters right here. We're going to need the filters as well. I'm not sure exactly how many we'll need, but we also need a chest to import stuff and export. It's going to be a buffer system, as well as an interface to connect the ME to the chest. And so the AE system will be connected to the physical system via this interface. And the ME glass cable will give it the power it needs, as well as the connection into the network. I think we have everything we need. Let's take a look. Let's try it out and see if we need to come back for anything else. And I'm just going to extend out here for a bit, and this is not where it's going to go. It's just a test area just to get this going. Let's go out a little bit more just to give us some space. Let's put an interface on top, and like I said before, the chest will connect the AE system with the physical systems that'll go around here. One of them is the inscribers. So here we are with 4 inscribers, one for each of the processors or the printed circuits. And so let's put those printed circuits inside, or presses, not circuits. So that's the engineering. This one's the logic, and this is the silicon. That'll work just fine. And now we need a way to get it from the chest over to the inscribers. The way I'll do this, I'll just set up an export from the chest, extract always without a redstone signal, and we'll pick a color like blue. Let's disable this one. That'll do just fine. And then insert, and of course it's got to be blue, of course. And insert, we'll do it for all of these. Oh, I went brown there. It's left twice. Insert, left twice. Okay, now the other thing is, remember that this one was silicon. So all silicons will go into this one. It's filtered this way so that it's whitelisted to only go here. And remember, this is just an image, so it doesn't keep the actual item. I still have 64 diamonds on me. It's just showing a photo of what it needs to send there. Now then, if I put any of these items in here, you'll notice that they get sucked out and sent to their respective places, and they get pressed. The problem is that they're still in there. They don't have a way to get out. And what we want to do is get them out of there. We'll be using the item duct again, and send them back into the chest. So they came from the chest, get processed, and get sent right back into the chest. Let's get rid of this interconnection to the interface. We need to disable that so that it goes directly into the chest, and this has to be insert. We'll leave the color green on here, doesn't matter, but we need to extract so that any of the raw processed materials will be extracted, and notice that it's only extracting what it produces, not any of these items here. So they're all gone, they've been sent to the chest, there they are. And so these have filters so that only gold will go into this one, not any of these things. Notice it's not recognizing. That's because of the filter. So these are all set. And now we need a way to get these guys over to the finisher. This is the finisher that makes the circuit itself. Let's just make sure, did I empty all of these out, or I didn't process the gold or the silicon? Let's do a few silicon actually. Why don't we do a few gold also, and the others as well, and that'll get automated and cleaned up a bit. Okay, so now the extract from the chest has got to make it into this one on all sides. I need to disable this. All I'm going to do is take a right swing at the middle of the connection here, and that'll disconnect it. But I want this chest to connect to all sides. Oh, I got to do it again on this top one. There it is. I want to connect the chest to all sides of this inscriber. The inscriber will have insert on all its sides, and I'll be using a different color. Let's just use red. You can use any color you want, it doesn't matter. Insert on all sides with red. Okay, now it's probably sending stuff. No, it's not, because I didn't extract without a signal here. I will set to red, but I won't set this just yet. The reason is I want to put a filter here of the items that I want to extract from this chest. Otherwise, it'll just send all junk into this inscriber. I got to be picky on what I want to send to it. So let's take a sample of each of these items. Very well organized. The filter will have calculation, engineering, logic, silicon, and we're missing something else. We are missing redstone. All right. Come back here and set that filter to redstone. And notice we just made it just enough filter spots to get everything we want. There's nothing else we need to set. But now, before I set the extract without a redstone signal so that it starts pumping out of the chest, we need to tell it where to send to. Otherwise, it'll send the silicon up here, redstone down there. It won't be organized or ordered. So we need to filter the insert also. So the top insert will be the things. Very good. The middle one will be redstone. Let's set up for redstone here. And now the bottom will be, of course, the silicon. And notice I've been using filters on all of these, and that's what makes the difference. All right, so that's set. And now we can go ahead and remove the redstone signal so that all the stuff that are here in this chest will slowly make its way to this inscriber. Notice it's not sending the redstone because I have it on me. And now it should send, and there it is. So we can get some accelerators to make this go a lot quicker. And you can see that it is working pretty fast. Let's get accelerators on all of these. I don't know if I have enough. Yes, I do have enough. Excellent. And some to spare. So if I throw all of these in here, you'll notice that it starts working. All of this is working little by little, sending here. This chest acts as 2 different stop points, but actually 3 stop points, because the final product, after this gets processed, notice is not moving from here, you need to extract from here. The way to do that is to either go, again, physically with an item conduit, back into the system, into this chest, and then back into the ME system. And that's about it. This is the way this works by Gruck Duck Farmer. Check them out. All right, we're going to be working on a different system, though. I'll be using level emitters. All right, guys, I'm back, and I was just thinking something. I was about to set up, but then I realized, you know, we're jumping a step. I really do need some molecular assemblers and a crafting bay at least. I think that's the way I've set it up before every time. Before I set up the inscribers to be automated and the molecular assembler or the crafter to decide which thing goes where. So what we're going to do instead is make the crafting units. And I guess since we've dedicated so much time to the manual system of Inscriber, that'll probably take the cake for the title of the video. We're going to need a couple of things here. I need a coprocessor because I'm going to make a couple of crafting bays, not just one. I don't think I really need the crafting monitor. I mean, I've used it a few times, but it wasn't as useful as the molecular assembler itself or the interface terminal. The interface can tell you what's being crafted. We'll need these, definitely. And that's about it. So one of these two, and then one of these, or a few of these. Let's make this one first. And what was the other thing? This one. Cool. And so where are the blocks? This was the crafting unit. Where did I place it? Oh, I know what happened. It used the crafting unit to make this coprocessor. That's why. So we don't really need this. Yeah, I don't think we need this. We can make a few of these. Which one is it? The 64K is what I'm looking for. These guys here. Yeah, let's make a few of these. Let's see how many we can make, and then we'll take it upstairs and start setting up. I'll be right back to you. Alright guys, the bottleneck for me was the glass. I didn't have enough glass to make more, so I just made 10. 10 is a good number, it's a pretty big amount. But let's see where the center of this is. Yeah, the center is right on the elevator pad around here, and it looks like it's in the center of this. So why don't we place them down here? I'm not sure exactly what the shape will be. We're going to just make one big one for now, and it's got to be in a cuboid form. So we'll have to break this up a little bit. Oh, actually I do have another block, the crafting unit. I guess we can go with a monitor then. Let's go ahead and make a monitor. I should have enough glass for at least that, if it does need some glass. Let's see, is this one crafting? Oh, yeah, we do need. I think we need another one of these, and we should be able to make this now. No, we need the terminal. All right, so we do have the glass terminal. We're just missing that little doohickey. Where is it? This thing here, level emitter, and now we should be able to make it. Let's see. Nope, that's not the one I'm looking for. It's this one. And now I can combine them, and here we are. Now if we head up here, we should be able to connect this and make one right there. Let's connect to it. And I'm not sure if I made dense cable yet. I did get the achievement for achieving craft a crafting unit. That is those blocks there. Okay, let's head back and go ahead and make some smart and dense cable. Oh, actually I did make them. I do believe I did. Smart cable. And we need the dense cable. Now, do we need the dense cable, actually? We only need one for each crafting bay. So let's make the molecular assembler and see how many channels we're going to need for the whole thing, actually. Blood moon rising yet again. Okay. let's get that smart cable real quick. We'll go to sleep, and then I'll be right back to you. You know, I'm actually not liking the shape of this because I'd like to get the molecular assembler above it, sort of like this, and place this block here. I think I like it like that, and then I'll have the interfaces all around it. So let's break this and set it back a bit instead. I should really use my AE wrench instead, but this will be fine. So we're left with 3. We can put them on. That'll make it a big bay. That's fine. And then we need to go all the way around so that we can get the interfaces on it. It's just one way to do it. There's a million ways to do it. By the way, I do have to make interfaces. And one back here. I think that'll do. Okay, so we don't need this one here since we did it on the other side, but just to make it look even. That'll be fine. Now, we need to connect to our ME system. So we'll connect from under here and run it along here. Hopefully we'll have enough channels. Where shall we connect though? We don't have a whole lot of space. We can connect from here. And we should probably use dense cable to get up there. When I get more crafting bay units, I'll use dense cable and interchange these smart cable for it. Right now we don't need it, so why spend on that? So we need to go all the way down there, and I think the clearest way will probably be on the floor. Let's do this. All along here, and then we'll go straight up. Very good. We can cover this back up. Now let's make our way upstairs, and let's see, do we have any channels being processed here? Let's go back down for a second. Yes, we do have a channel here. As you can see, one channel is being used, so that crafting bay must be online. Let's see if we have any interface with it. Let's close this. And do we have a crafting bay? You know what? We can make a blank pattern and see if we can get one going. Here's the blank patterns. Let's make a slew of these. Actually, we are in this terminal. We got to go here. Here we go. 36 is what we can make. And now we can place them into here. Where does it go? Here we are. It goes here. Oh, up here. Very good. Done. Alright, so the first pattern we want to make is a blank pattern. The way we'll do that, we'll pull it up here, question mark it, and is missing something. Let's take a look what it's missing. Quartz glass. We got to make some more. So let's grab some Certus and fill these guys up. Pulverizer will get 1 stack. Sag mill will get 6. 1, 2. Oh, actually no, it's 1 stack each. I was thinking it had 3 inputs, but the pulverizer should be done very soon, or it's done already. And let's just fill that in. Put these in here, and now we can make some glass. Blank pattern. There's the glass. Let's make a stack. And now if we bring it into here, that glass can be used right there to make a blank pattern. And we'll memorize that and place it into the interface. The interface terminal is not recognizing, and I'm wondering why. Oh, because it doesn't have the interfaces connected to it. So yeah, we have to make a couple of interfaces. Meanwhile, we can use this one, and that should work. Let's go upstairs and connect one of these interfaces. We can place it anywhere, it doesn't matter. We'll set the power to be from the bottom, and the rest will be interfaces. How's that? right there. And that should turn color in a second. It has a long distance to travel, that's why it takes so long. Now we can enter this blank pattern here if we wanted to, but I'm just going to connect it from downstairs just to make sure it has connection. And it does. As you can see, it shows molecular assembler. So if I place this in here, and we go upstairs, you should see it up here already connected. There it is. You can connect it from up here or down there, but I did it down there just to make sure that it is connected all the way through. Alright, so now, if we go down here and ask to craft, let's look at the craftable only. We want to craft 10 of these, let's say. Next, it should tell us what we're missing. It's not missing anything, nothing's in red, and it's ready to go on automated, so it can go on either one. This one is called 0 or automatic. Since I only have one, it will pick 0, and then we start, and it'll slowly start making them. We should see it before our very eyes as it's making it. Apparently it's taking a little while. Let's take a look upstairs to see what it's doing. Yeah, it looks like it's done. It's still not working. Okay, so there is something amiss here. What is it that's missing? There it is. It made it. It made it very fast, in fact. Oh, I see. We're looking at the craftable. That's why. We have to look at here. So if we look at a blank pattern, and we have 10, but we want to make 10 more, start, and that's what I wanted to see. Okay, so this guy was obstructing my view there. Alright, so we'll just place it where we wanted to place it, which is in the pattern location here. Okay, I think that's done. What else is there to do up here? There's a lot of things we can do. I still have to add the interfaces. I can do that off camera. We can add accelerator cards though. That's definitely one of the things we can do. There's also a crafting card that helps to craft. Crafting card. That's this one here. And they're used in export buses, interfaces, and level emitters. Let's make one of them. And we'll go upstairs and add it here. So that'll go there. That's an interface. It helps to craft. And the molecular assembler can take some accelerator cards. That'll make it go super fast. And we'll add it for each of the interfaces. We'll add crafting cards. Well guys, I think that's it for this episode. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.